I thought the game started as I expected, with both teams. I don't know if risked is the right word, but it's quite frantic because we had, no teams played for so long, and everyone's been waiting for this day for such a long time. And then I thought once we scored, we settled down a little bit, and we started to play the game we want to play. But goals change games, and I think that's where we pride ourselves on, creating opportunities. And I thought their goalkeeper was excellent today, pulled off some great saves, and the scoreline could have been different from that perspective. But yeah, overall happy with the result. I think we can be better performance-wise, but considering it was the first game, overall pleased.
Were you kind of surprised yourself with that? Were you equally surprised?
I didn't actually know till I just got told it was all her goals. I think the more surprising thing is that it's with her head, to be honest. But I thought she played well today. She was always a threat, and that's what she brings to the game. So just pleased for her.
After the Washington preseason game, we really talked about kind of some of the lack of energy at the end. How did you feel about the full 90 minutes, especially the last 20 minutes today after their goal when you responded with 3?
Yeah, I thought some of the players who, people like Kim, who's only just got in from playing for Scotland, and Jess, who's been obviously with Frankfurt and only got back this week, I think you could see that they had tired legs, and so we managed that by making the changes. And then Merritt's had a few issues with muscular stuff this week, and Bev's had a few issues over the pre-season with muscular stuff, so it was nice that we could make those changes with the scoreline the way it was. But I thought we managed the game excellently at the end, and we did what we do well, which is keep the ball, and I thought we did that at the end of the game for sure.
Did you notice if New York had a little more physicality in their play compared to what you remember last season?
I'm not sure if it was more physical than last year. I think they've always been a team that you have to compete against them, and I thought we did that well for the majority of the game. But we know that if we try and make it just about that, then we're not going to win because it's not our game. So we knew we had to compete about that, but then when we get the ball, we have to play our own game. And I thought as the game carried on and the space opened up, we got better. We got a lot better at that.
Did the possession by your midfield help open up the space? Is that what?
For sure, that's how we play, and I think our backline being comfortable on the ball is a huge part of our game too, so that even under a lot of pressure, which at times they were, we still try and play our way through. Sometimes, like their goal, it comes down to risk versus reward, but I think we get the percentage of that right, we win games, and we got it right today.
And I mean, how pleased were you after they scored and got desperate, kind of like that?
Yeah, great response. I think last year we gave up the lead and conceded goals a lot. I can't remember the exact stat, but a lot. But to be a score at 2-0 and then 2-1, the best response to that is go out and get the third, and we did that. And then we kept moving forward. We kept pushing, and like I said, I thought their goalkeeper pulled off some great saves to keep the scoreline down at 3. But then finally we were able to make that second breakthrough, which was great.
Were there particular efforts with Sid recently departed to keep her from playing her game and running behind the defence?
No, not really. We knew that was a trait of all of the players they have going forward. And so we knew that they try and get the ball and try and get it in behind early, and we tried to restrict that. I think it shows in the amount of times that we let them offside, is we just didn't want to give them that space, and I thought we did very well at that. I thought the back line were excellent today.
Any other questions? It seemed like the attacks were coming from different places, like the middle, front. Did you feel like you moved the ball around pretty well today, or how did you feel about kind of the differentiation of your offense?
Yeah, I thought it was good. I think Merritt, she's come in and Naho predominantly played in that position last year, and they're huge shoes to fill. But I thought she was great. She's not the same player as Naho, but we used her. I think we can use Merit's attributes even more than what we did today. And I thought the left back actually for them played pretty well and made it tough for her. But we constantly kept the threat going from, you know, whether it be balls in behind or balls to feet. And that's something that we work on a lot, of making sure that we give different angles when somebody has the ball, so that it's hard for the defenders to play against that.